Well, today is the complete juxtaposition of yesterday. I started off yesterday's video saying how much of a beautiful day it was and, nice sunny blue skies. And today, look at it. Grey, it's raining. The big thick winter coat has been reactivated. It is a disgrace, this country. You get one good day and then it's back to the usual shit. And I hate it, I can't lie. But more importantly, I guess I do need to say apologies for yesterday's video. My mic just wasn't working. It worked on the walk talk and then got into the gym and it just didn't work. I mean, I had to cut everything out because you just couldn't hear a word I was saying. You could hear the music dead loud, so I do apologise for that. Hopefully today, I'm going to do a little test first and watch it back before I actually start. That probably should do that every day, to be honest, but it'd been working so smoothly. I didn't think I'd have to do that, but no, unfortunately, I might have to today. Well, I will. But yeah, sorry about that. Still got the video uploaded. I was tempted to just not post it at all because it was only like 10 minutes long. Because I had to just cut out it was going to be about an hour long, but the sort of 45 minutes of mid-set chat I had to cut. I did put some little text on to sort of explain why. So yesterday was a pre-college day. We're off today, luckily, but it was a pre-college day and I kind of underestimated the amount of time I would need, so I had to skip biceps. So today I'm going to kick things off with biceps, maybe off camera, so we get the usual back and shoulder workout in, but I'm going to get biceps done. But I'm not sure how much you heard of what I was saying yesterday, and to be quite frank, I can't really remember everything I said. So I can watch it back and try and decipher it, but like I said, you could hardly hear anything I was saying. I know some of the lighting on the video yesterday was not great because when you go near the window and the sun's glaring through, it's kind of not the best quality, but I'm sure it'll do. And I do remember sort of saying, I think I mentioned it in the walk talk anyway, so you might know that it might be hard to film in there because they get told not to, which was very annoying, but I was going to try my best. Some of the angles have to be a lot more close up, just because I don't want to risk getting kicked out, If I do, I'll just have to switch to somewhere else. Not the end of the world, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. But today, back and shoulders, lovely, cold, rainy day. I'm sure some of you like this weather. If you do, you're a psychopath. But I'm sure some of you are watching thinking, how on earth are these Brits put up with it? No wonder we're always miserable. Seriously, it's not good at all. But, it's a Friday. I'm off today, so that's a bonus. I hope you guys are enjoying whatever you're doing on this not so wonderful grey Friday. I can just already tell some of you are watching from some hot climate and I'm already jealous. Lucky buggers, but no. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta stride on. Get to the gym. Like I said, big old Dorian Yates in the 90s was trudging through mud and snow to get there. I think more than an hour. So, I can't let a little spot of rain put me off, can I? I can't let the rain prevent the back pump from from getting underway. I am quite heavily carved up. Jesus Christ, I hope not. Carved up. My God, if I was carved up, I'm sure I wouldn't be filming this video. But no, I am quite carved up this morning. I had some protein oats and a banana. So it's not the biggest breakfast, but I'm a very fussy eater when it comes to breakfast. I don't like eggs, bacon, sausage, toast. My options are very, very limited. I do like a hash brown now and again, fruit, but not the best things. Hash browns, I have them very rarely, very greasy. But I used to have other things, but I think oats and a banana is more than enough. So I might have a protein shake when I get home as well before my dinner, just to kind of get some extra calories in on this bulk. I am thinking of starting to film a bit more of the food side, maybe just for TikTok. Maybe include some of it on here, I don't know. As you can see, just look at the grass, it's all just muddy. I mean, if I walked on there, my shoes would be completely done. I've had to wear my old shoes because I did wear my new ones yesterday because it was nice. But no, that's the end of that. I mean, maybe I complain too much about the cold and I should just be used to it by now, right? I've had 17 years of living in this, but I just don't like it whatsoever. I don't know. I mean, maybe I just ought to do something about it. Get me the hell out of here and make it quick. If anyone gets that, you probably won't. You're probably thinking, what is this guy waffling about? AJ3 Squad Builder Showdown back in the day with the Tiny. He used to always say that. Tell you what, a Tiny hybrids were the best kind of hybrid. Just a full Prem team was always brilliant. I used to quite like a Tiny on a Squad Builder Showdown. Quite fun back in the day. Let me know if you used to watch that. I'm talking like way back in the day. FIFA like 15 to 19, I used to watch that. Very fun at the time, but not really a FIFA guy anymore, really. I mean, I don't think I'll even get it next year. I am getting the WWE 2K25 today, so hopefully that's going to be good. I will be streaming that, so I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm sure it will be. 2K24 was okay. But yeah, like I say, it's very cold and my hand is also getting very cold. I should be having it in my coat pockets right now. But no, I'm dedicated to the walk talk. We've got about 15 minutes to go, so we're there, I would estimate. But please do comment any kind of ideas you've got. I'm kicking myself for not getting this TikTok started. I don't know what's stopping me. I mean, I don't really know at all. It's just, I've not gotten around to it. Is it like laziness? Probably. I think about it when I can't do it. Like now, I'm thinking, I'll do it, but obviously I can't do it while I'm walking about. I don't know, I need to get it done. Definitely need to get it done. Not very good on my part, that. But oh well. I do need to get this selfie stick out as well, I think, for this, because my arm aches, which is why it often goes like this, rather than it being like this, which would be better, but that would kill my arm. 20 minutes of walking, my arm all the way extended. That ain't gonna be good. But no, what am I thinking for the workout today? I did see Greg Doucette and Eric Janicki talking about the top 10 exercises yesterday. That was quite interesting. Greg was more old school, Eric was more like weird setup exercises. I'm thinking just keep it simple, some plated lat pull downs. I'm thinking some seated rows, some T-bar row. Definitely inner grip pull downs. I feel them maybe more than anything in terms of like a burn and a pump in my lats. So we'll definitely have them included in today's workout, as always. They're a staple of mine. Maybe some lat pullovers. They're not really a staple of mine yet anyway. I do them. I don't know, they do feel good. I wish we had that Nautilus lat pullover machine that Dorian used to always kick off his back workouts with. That looks brilliant, but unfortunately my gym doesn't have that. But no, I mean, I probably should try out some different back exercises, like some close grip seated cable rows and maybe even some lat pull downs, like single arm on the cables. They always look quite good. Bit of a pain in the ass getting them set up though, isn't it, really? And then we'll move on to shoulders. Definitely start with back this week, unless everything's taken. For shoulders, I mean, I'm thinking we do, we'll do some, I think I want to try and get back to me volume. That's all I can really say. I mean, my mentality with shoulders has always been volume. I mean, Will Tennyson, one of my favourite content creators, he always says shoulders can handle a lot of volume. So I kind of took that to heart and I did 6 sets of lat raises, 5 or 6, 3 on the cables and then 2 or 3 on the dumbbells so you can go a little bit heavier. So I think I might get back to my old ways today and do that. Then we'll do some rear delts. I might do 2 rear delt exercises today. I've got pretty much all the time in the world, so I don't really see why not. I might try the Jeff Nippard single arm pec deck thingy majiggies. I mean, I'll show you what I mean. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it is good. Do we do any shoulder pressing? I mean, do let me know. Is shoulder pressing vital? I'm sure the answer's no. I mean, I don't think many things in the gym are vital, like totally vital. I might do a front raise kind of movement, target the front delt. And I know a lot of people say don't target the front delt. I mean, I've been known to say that in previous videos, because you do get a lot of front delt activation from your likes of your shoulder press, your chest press, your chest flies even, especially if you're rounding those shoulders out and not pushing out your chest. So I don't know, maybe I don't need to, but at the same time I'm not pushed for time, so maybe I could experiment with a few things today. We'll see. So yeah, I did take out shoulder press from my program for like a good month, and it is a fun one, to be fair. What I might do, instead of doing the plate loaded shoulder press, which I do enjoy, I might go for the cable stack one, just mix it up a little bit. Pardon me. Like I say, I'm a big advocate for exercise variation, which is a bit hypocritical because there is exercises that I do every workout, most of them, to be honest. But like I say, I'm not so regimental about it. I like to mix things up. I think this is what I was talking about in yesterday's video, actually, when it all got, you know, the mic audio wasn't good enough to pick it up. I was saying, like, don't be so like meticulous about things, because then chances are you're not going to be as consistent. You know, if I wanted to just get into it, don't straight away go in, you know, 6 days a week, counting your calories, counting your how much weight you're lifting, counting your water intake. You know, like, don't measure everything straight away, because chances are you'll do that for a month and you get sick of it, and then you might stop doing anything at all. For me, I'd much rather just get into going to the gym consistently, perhaps tracking my water intake, just kind of gonna guess what I'm eating, and not necessarily track the weights either. And then you can get into that as you progress. I don't think it's all necessary to go in, because the thing is, for most people, we don't have that kind of, and this is me included, this elite mindset where you can just switch it on and it's like everything's on point straight away. Not many people have that, if any. So obviously some elite athletes do, but for most of us, like I say, me included, it's just about trying to do what we can consistently, which for me, just getting in there many times a week as you can, train as hard as you can, and you know, maybe track your calories if you can. But for me, I know if I was doing that, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. And for me, as much as it is about making progress and improving, it's got to be a sense of enjoyment there. There really has to be. That's why I always say as well, choose exercises that you enjoy. If you hate bench press, don't do it. Go and do a machine chest press. Or the other way around, if you hate machine chest press, just go and bench. You know, some people would come on and say, oh, bench press isn't scientifically optimal. Screw you. Like, if you enjoy bench press, then go there and do a bench press. Like, seriously. There's not that much in it. You know, it's millimeters or inches, so what you could say. Not even inches, yeah, millimeters. You know, if someone's saying that a Bayesian curl is more optimal than a standing dumbbell curl, to me that doesn't mean you have to neglect your standing dumbbell curls at all. In fact, don't neglect anything, I would say. I do apologise, we've got a very busy road here that we have to cross, so I can't really prioritise the filming. I've got to prioritise my health and safety. Oh my god, come on. I wish people would let you across the road now and again. Hurry up. Right, I'm going. Jesus. That was harder than it should have been. My god. But anyway, we are approaching the gym. We're nearly here. Nearly, sort of 5-10 minutes. So like I said, I'm probably going to get in there, do biceps, probably off camera, because I don't want to clog the video up and make it like 2 hours long. So we'll get in there, do biceps, only because I missed them yesterday. And then we'll start with back. And I foresee myself seeing you guys probably on the plated lat pull down, if I can film it. I was saying yesterday, some things I might not be able to film if there's a lot of people in the background, because I do not want to get why did I sound like a Yorkshireman? I do not want to risk getting kicked out at the gym. But no, I'll probably see you guys in there for some lat pull downs of some sort. See you in there. Well, that was not the transition that I or you probably expected. We're in, and I can even hear myself echoing, we're in the dungeon. We're in the garage. Why, you may be asking? Valid question. Well, I went to the gym this morning, didn't I? For back, shoulders and biceps. I did biceps off camera, as I said in the walk talk. Then I went on to back, got all this set up, and it didn't work. So I thought, you know, screw this. I'm not doing a workout again with no audio. So I went home, planned on going back to the gym to do it. Figured out why it wasn't working. I just had to turn it off and turn it back on again, and now it's working fine. I guess it's just a little bit temperamental, but yeah, it is working now, I think. I hope. I mean, this yellow light's on, so I know a little bit more about the mic now, which is definitely helpful and why and how to know it's working. So there's that sorted. But yeah, we're here. The home workout. This first ever home workout. I might do a few of these actually. I've not had a workout in here in quite some time. This is where the journey all started. But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, just to kind of show you guys around. This is a little multi-gym here I got for Christmas a year or two ago. You know, you got your chest press, your chest flies that come out like that. You can do, you know, face pulls on this bit, pull downs you can't see but up here, so it's pretty good. And I am going to do a back and shoulder workout in here, partly due to laziness, but you know, I've been at the gym this morning to do biceps. I don't want to walk all the way there and back in the rain when I've got this here. You know, I might not be as good. I've got a dumbbell rack, well, not rack, but a selection of dumbbells here. Nothing too crazy, but it is what it is, and it's not like I'm doing, you know, incline dumbbell press where I need heavier weights than I've got available to me here today. So, and plus, I don't have to worry about anyone being in the shot here, do I? So I hope you guys enjoy this little home workout. I can definitely get a lot more personal with the talking. I can talk at a decent volume without having to worry about anyone, you know, interrupting anyone's workout. So that is definitely cool. And, you know, I look forward to it. It's a bit different, a bit more, I don't know, like, not hardcore, but, you know, there's like cobwebs all around. It's more like a dungeon environment. And some people prefer that. I always point back to Dorian Yates, but I know he used to train in not like the place like this, but it's freezing cold in here. I don't really know why I've got this top on, but yeah, it's absolutely freezing. There's cobwebs about. There's, you know, just walls I can see, and it's just me and the weights. So yeah, I do look forward to this, and I am going to start off with some lat pull downs actually. Yeah, I'll try to show you guys what we've got available to us. We've got the resistance bands here. I'm not sure how much you guys can see, but yeah, I do look forward to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. A little bit different today with the home workout. We might get a few more of these in. Tomorrow's legs, so probably not, because there's not much I can do for legs. I'm actually too tall for the leg extensions on here, unfortunately. But yeah, I look forward to it. And let's get into the first movement, which I presume shall be a lat pull down of some kind of variation. Okay. Apologies for the poor lighting in here. We're literally relying, and I will show you guys, on just that light bulb, as you can see there. So apologies for that, but you know, it is what it is. Like I say, very, I don't know what the word would be, like dungeon style, more like a grungy type workout today. So you've got the punch bag there, the gloves, all kinds of different things. I've just done a few warm-up sets there of, well, what we're doing first here, which is going to be a reverse grip lat pull down. This does bias the biceps a little bit if you do it a certain way, like pull it in like that. I'm hoping to more like drive the elbows down, focus on those lats. But I do love this movement, I really do. There's a few cool ones you can do on here actually. Like there's ones where you can like get down on your knees and like drag it in like that. So I might do a few of them as well. But yeah, to kick things off here, we've got a reverse grip lat pull down. I believe I've got 49 kg on here, approximately. So yeah, let's give this a go. See what it's like. I've not done this in a hell of a long time, so interested to see how it goes. We've got Van Halen, Jump. Great song in my opinion. But yeah, let's get on with this set. I think we've got about 49 kg on. This song's finished. Best skip to a new one. Power of Love. Huey Lewis and the Newts from Back to the Future. Whew, let's go. Get that stretch at the top. Whew. Yep. 1, 2. Yeah, we've got 49. Okay, it's very much different on here because obviously you don't have the pads to stop your knees from rising, so more like that. But that felt good for a first set. We'll go a bit heavier. We'll go 56. Each cable stack on here is 7 kg. I think it goes up to like 90 something. So obviously I don't max it out on anything yet. I might never. And honestly, that's no problem with me. Well, I'd like to think I could maybe max it out on like a chest press one day, but yeah, like I say, we can definitely do a lot more talking here because I'm just in a garage, and who cares if there's people walking past and listening? They'll probably think there's some schizophrenic just talking to himself and whatever. They can think what they want. But yeah, there will be no videos next week whilst I'm in Paris because I won't be training. So apologies for that. I might be doing a few odd press ups and stuff, but nothing too major, nothing to note anyway. Best start tracking this workout on the. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take the Apple Watch off. Little tip here, which I don't know about really. I just heard it from Hanny Rambold, Olympia coach. He said it restricts your range of motion, and maybe he's got a point. I don't know. Maybe can you move more freely without a watch on? He said definitely ones with like a metal strap. He said use them for cardio, but not for weightlifting. So maybe he's right. Maybe he's just nitpicking a little bit. But yeah, we'll try that. I did see someone in the comments of my most recent video said that I overtrain. He said I should be doing more like David Laid style. Apparently, I'm like restricting my progress, and that's definitely an opinion I'm not going to discount. There is such thing as overtraining, especially for a natural lifter. You can definitely overtrain. You know, you want to have enough recovery time, and maybe I ought to be doing less sets of things. I don't know. Do let me know in the comments. Am I doing too much volume or just enough? I'm not sure. But we're going to be doing a heavier set here. We're at about 56 kg for the second set of reverse grip pull downs. I'm not biasing the biceps here. If I was biasing the biceps, I'd be coming down and then driving this in as well. I know Sam Sulek and Mike Mensa, two different people obviously, but from two different fields. Well, they're both bodybuilders, but Sulek's a lot more modern than Mike Mensa, you know, rest in peace, Mike. But those guys both do, or did, in the case of Mike Mensa, that movement for the bicep. I mean, Mike was the first one to do it, I think. And it does work. I have tried it. Not one of my favourites, although maybe I wasn't doing it right, but it is decent. But I'm more doing it for the lats here. I do like a reverse grip pull down. I never get around to doing it in the proper gym. I always just do the wider grip one and then the inner grip one. So maybe, well, it's good to mix it up here and be doing the reverse grip because I don't have anything to do inner grip with here. I've got the wide grip one, as you can see, and I've got a rope for like push downs. I've got the V-bar for push downs or overhead extensions. Yeah, we've got a few attachments. You know, we've got just the normal handles as well to do single arm with. So we've got enough. Nothing like a mag grip or the inner grip like the triangular one. But yeah, we've definitely got enough. I'm quite pleased with it. We've got like kettlebells, dumbbells. We've got an easy bar. A lot of good stuff here. We've got a treadmill right behind, some cardio machines. We've got the spin bike and the treadmill. We do have a bench as well. So yeah, it's pretty decent in my humble opinion. The treadmill, that does get used. I mean, when I start my cut, that'll be getting used on the daily. Maybe I should be doing it anyway. I do get a lot of steps in though. I tend to get at least 10,000 a day on a college day in particular. But yeah, enough waffling. About time we get on with the second set of this. So let's restart the music. And yeah, 56 kg for this reverse grip lat pull down, second set. Let's go. Whew. Okay, that was a good set. I had to slow it down for the last few to control it on the way up. I am feeling it a little bit in the forearms. I did do some hammer curls before, so that might be why the brachialis training does always inevitably target the forearms a little bit as well. Maybe I should start doing, isolation work for the forearms too. Definitely got some kit here I could do with just light dumbbells, reverse curls on the easy bar as well. Definitely enough to do that with. Yeah, I quite enjoy this, just me and you who's watching the video, it's completely different to me. I mean, another benefit of me training now is I'm fully carbed up. I mean, I've just had my dinner, like Sunday dinner style, like Sunday roast. It was a whole chicken crown. Love a bit of chicken. I had roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, peas, broccoli. That my Sunday dinner is weird. I don't like cooked carrots. I don't like Yorkshire puddings. I don't like stuffing balls. I don't like gravy. I don't like cauliflower. Most of it I don't like. A lot of you would say it's dry, and it is, but I don't mind dry food or plain food. That's probably a good thing, especially when I enter a dieting phase, you know. I'm not a sauce guy. I love like a curry sauce, you know, but I don't really use condiments like mayo or ketchup or like sweet chili or anything like that. I used to be a ketchup addict. I was a fiend for ketchup, seriously. I used to have ketchup every day on everything. I even tried a crumpet one time with ketchup. Big mistake. I'm not a crumpet guy at all, but ketchup used to be my favourite thing. Favourite condiment anyway, and I just never use it. Maybe I'll get back to it one day, but it's not something I really say I miss. So I've kind of got the mentality now that if a food doesn't taste good plain, then why eat it? You know, I was eating like, for example, like French fries. If that French fry isn't good enough without ketchup, is it necessary to have, especially if it's not very healthy? I mean, I remember putting ketchup on cucumber when I was really young at a birthday party. Like, nah, that's terrible. Cucumber's really nice though. I do love cucumber. I used to put sugar on my strawberries. You know, I was an unhealthy kid. I wouldn't eat strawberries unless they had sugar on. Now I just appreciate strawberries for the delicious fruit that they are. But no, I will do one more set on here. I might up it to 63 kg for one like really heavy set. I've never gone that high. When I first started in here, I was only doing like 42. And that was kind of like the last, I mean, when I stopped training here, I was maybe on like the 49. So definitely signs of progress. Probably, I would say, the annoying thing about this is I can't really do my cable side laterals, which are my staple movement. I'm not sure if you guys can see. I don't think you can, but you can attach like clips to one grip here as well. But you can't go high enough before it smashes like the cables. The stack smashes against the safety thing, so you can't do side lateral raises on there. So I'm gonna have to do them with dumbbells today. But yeah, this is the first movement for back. We might do a wide grip pull down. I might get a little bit experimental. I mean, I don't mind embarrassing myself in here today, doing some wacky pull down kind of thing. So we'll see what that's like. Some kind of rowing movement if possible. And then, honestly, maybe some pullovers. They are quite hard for my height on this machine as well. The stack often smashes. But other than that, then it'll be onto shoulders. And I'm thinking some kind of side lateral raises, some face pulls you can do on here. Because again, you can't really do rear delt flies like that. It's kind of impossible. I don't have 2 sets of cables. But yeah, that'll be the movement for shoulders. Face pulls for rear delts anyway. And then for front delts, well, they do some front raises or some shoulder press. But about time I got on with this third set, 63 kg. No, let's keep with this song. Power Love is a good song. No, let's skip. Okay, this is good. Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. I got my first real 6-string. What a tune this is. What a tune. But let's go, 63 kg. This never done this before on here, so let's go, make it a good one. Okay, that's 8 repetitions right there. And that is going to do for reverse grip pull down. Some very good sets there. And then we're going to move on. I'm going to try a wacky thing. I'm not going to do wide grip pull downs. I'm going to try something different. So I'll see you guys once I've figured out what I'm going to be doing. Okay, hopefully this angle's fine. I have set up some, I wouldn't call it wacky, but unusual. It's not something I would usually do, especially in a commercial gym. But yeah, we're going to do some kind of like single arm, unilateral, like pull downs like this. You can get a really good stretch on these, I know from experience, but yeah, we'll see what this is like. We do have a great song I'm going to be playing in a second, Animal I Have Become from 3 Days Grace, so that will be sufficient to get me pumped up for this set. But yeah, hope you guys can see okay. You should be able to, hopefully. Let's get this done. Right. Big stretch at the top there. Wow. Ooh. So what if you can see the darker side of me? Okay, that felt very good. You know what? I'm not sure that, there's a time and place for a heavy ass lat pull down. There really is. I mean, I know that firsthand. I do 120 kg on the plated one, and it's not great form and it's low reps, but I do believe there's a time and place for sets like that. But wow, that stretch was unbelievable. Dr. Mike would be proud. You see him doing those goofy exercises. Seriously, that felt good. I'm gonna up the weight by 1. Hope you guys could see that okay, by the way. But yeah, that felt really good. Let me know, are exercises like that good? Because to feel good, are they going to contribute to muscle growth? I mean, I can imagine so. I can certainly feel it. But yeah, I'm going to up the weight 1. We'll do 1 more of those, or maybe even 2. Okay, like I said, I hope you guys could see that set all okay. It's a little bit more unorthodox style of filming here today. But I'm enjoying it. I really am. And I'm going to get on with another set of these. I've got it on 28 kg now. There's definitely ways to improve this in terms of like my feet placement. I don't know whether it'd be like this or like this, but that would hurt my feet, or how I was kind of resting on my toes like this. Oh, that feels fine. We'll go with that again. It's a bit heavier this time, and this might be the best song in terms of getting you hyped up for a heavy lift. Seriously, not that this is a heavy lift by any means, but this is a Monster by Skillet. It was on SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, and it's like kind of like is it heavy metal? I don't know. It certainly sounds it to me. Heavy metal fans will probably say I'm like soft, but it's certainly, from my standards, it's heavy metal. But I do love it. It's good. Let's get on with this. Come on. Oh, that stretch. Okay, it's quite heavy, that, to be honest. About 8 repetitions there. Try and match it on this left-hand side. Bloody hell. That was hard. The last one, I might do something a little bit different. I might try and get both simultaneously. I'm going to try and set this up. Try and get a feel for it. But those were really good. I'd really recommend that. It's a good exercise. Well, keeping in the spirit of SVR 010, or 010, SVR 2010, got Hero by Skillet. I mean, one thing I'll kind of complain about with this movement is my knees are starting to hurt a little bit. Good job I'm not a woman. Sorry, maybe I'll have to edit that out. That's not good. That's not good. Why have I said that? My humour... Oh, God, no, let's not. My humour can be a bit extreme. Let me just say that. My mouth gets me in trouble in more ways than one. See, I've done it again. I've put my foot in it. It's a good job it's only my foot that I've put in it. You see, I just keep doing it, don't I? I do apologise. It is just my weird humour. Don't take it seriously, you know. I do just like making those funny, rude innuendos. But speaking of endos, I love Wataru Endo. You know, he's a great player. I thought he was brilliant against PSG the other night. But this is how random my mind is. I've gone from dirty jokes to Wataru Endo in a space of 5 seconds, whilst being in the gym when I should be focusing on lat pull downs. You know, that's the beauty of my mind. But no, my leg is hurting. Not my leg, my knee. Seriously, I don't know how some of these people do it. But I'm going to try a bit different here. I've got two handles simultaneously. So we'll see how this works here. Get the song back on. Right, let's go. A bit heavier as well, obviously. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reset and I'm going to go closer. So I've got something to like rest against here. Actually, shit, no, that's not a good idea. Now I'm going to hit the top. My bad. Okay, that was like being on a slip and slide. Jesus Christ. I definitely prefer it single arm where I can hold on to something to like resist the force pushing me. It wasn't even the fact that it was too heavy, I don't think. Just my knees were sliding against the mat here. Yeah, I mean... Ooh. I've got a thought. What if I did it lying down? I'm going full on Mike Israetel here. I'm going bonkers. Shit, this might work. If I wasn't so tall, that would work. Oh shit. Whoa. That was like a bungee jump pulling me up. My God, you're getting some real behind the scenes here. I'm gonna leave all this then. For the love of the game. For the fun of it, hey? But no, let's move on to something else back related. Okay, time to get funky again a little bit. We're gonna be doing some rowing. I'm just gonna be leaning, grabbing this and rowing like that. I hope you guys can see it okay. Maybe I will push you a little bit further back. I mean, you're gonna see more of it. Obviously, you won't be as close up, but you should be able to see a little bit more of the movement here. I mean, I will, if I do more of these, be obviously get used to different camera angles that suit each movement well. But yeah, let's get on with these again. A little bit funky in terms of the setup, and it's not a lift or movement that you would see regularly in a commercial gym again. I don't think so. Yeah, but let's see what it's all about here with the standing but bent, kind of like a bent over row. But I'm not like grabbing it from here. I'm grabbing it from here. I'm still bent over there. But we've got Randy Orton's Burning My Light. In my opinion, it's better than Voices. But nevertheless, let's go. Again, that stretch at the top there. Okay. This is 21 kg, by the way. Right, I will go heavier. We'll go for 28. That's my old working weight. That felt more like a warm up to me there. Shows there has been some strength progress made. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Right. 28 kg for the next set. Bloody hell, this is not a gym song that's just come on. Again, I always say it with my music taste, most songs in there, there is a story behind why they are in there. This one came from the Bee Movie, I do believe, anyway. Been years, at least 10 years since I've seen that film. I used to love it though. I remember the tennis scene with the guy that girl's boyfriend or husband or whatever with the shoe. That was a very, very strange story. Didn't she like fall in love with the bee or something like that? I don't know. But anyway, besides the point, isn't it? The song, it's the Archies. Sugar. Sugar, sugar. But no, it is not a gym song, so we will be skipping past that one, I do believe. I can kind of lift to anything, or I can lift to silence if needs be. Music can help and does help, but it's not necessary in my opinion. How's the back? Yeah, it's definitely I am feeling it. Well, I mean, I do judge muscle soreness as an indicator of a good or bad workout, which maybe I shouldn't. In fact, I probably shouldn't. But if in the morning I wake up with a back burn or a back soreness, then I'm definitely going to be considering doing more of these exercises more often, because this has been enjoyable. I can tell the mic's still working because the yellow light's on, so I at least know that now, whether it's working or not. Before it was just flashing green and not working. But no, my plans for the rest of the day, a little bit of 2K25 when it comes out. It's probably going to be most of my day, to be honest, with it being launch day. It'd be rude for me to not play that game a lot today. And that's probably it. It's Friday night. You'd expect me oh my God, you'd expect for me to be doing a little bit more perhaps, but it's kind of just me, Friday nights ain't really nothing special. And I don't mind that, it's kind of the social group that I fall into. I don't really fit in with the people that tend to go out partying and drinking and whatever, drugs on a Friday night. I do know the people, and each to their own, but it's not really for me. And I guess you got to answer that question for yourself. Is that the life that you want? If so, nothing wrong with that, Well, the drugs part is illegal in the UK, but I know people do it anyway. But everyone's different. You don't do things just because you think you'd be fitting in. That's what I would say. Don't be led by a crowd. Don't be afraid to be a bit of a lone wolf now and again and go and do your own thing. That's what I would say. Even if my God, my words, even if it's not the gym, even if whether you want to just go and read a book on a Friday night, which a lot of people will be taking the piss and laughing, but just do it. Just whatever it is that appeals to you. And I don't know why Friday nights become such a talking point in this conversation here, but that is kind of the culture, isn't it, in the Western world at least, anyway, where that's kind of the party and drinking culture, and I'm just not really all about it, to be honest. Maybe I will fall into that at some point, but I kind of hope not, and I doubt that will happen. But if it does, then I guess I've let my current self down anyway. Let's find out what song's next, because that one is not a gym song. Roy Orbison, again, not really a gym song. Pretty Woman, but it'll do. It's kind of got enough of a beat to get me through this another set of... Is this a row? Yeah, this will be classed as a row. 28 kg. Let's go. God, that stretch is genuinely nothing short of unbelievable. Wow, what a movement. Feels good. Ugh. Again, my form might not be spot on. It's my first time doing it in a hell of a long time, so form police, I guess, do point out my mistakes. Tell you what, this has turned out to be one of my greatest life investments. It really has. The best $20 odd spent. Under Armour shop, Disney Springs, Orlando. Seriously, it's like I think it's 2 point something litres. Maybe 1.6, but between 1.6 and 2 point something. But seriously, I use this every day. Again, where's Mother Nature when you need her? Get the sponsor, get the endorsement. I will happily endorse water till the sun goes down. Seriously. More so than any bullshit energy drink. Tell you what, if I ever have an energy drink sponsorship, please point me back to this moment. Please. Because I'll have sold out, and I will admit it at the time as well. And you guys can comment, you sold out. You sold out. Because I will have done. Seriously, energy drinks kind of are against what I believe in and what I stand for. What on earth is that? In my bottle. Some black and white something. That's not good. But no, if I ever do have an energy drink sponsorship, please do notify me. Protein powder, that's fine. I can endorse that. Energy drinks, I'm not a big believer in them. I'm really not. I'm not a believer in the whole artificial energy in general. I'm more of a natural energy kind of guy. Even like coffee and tea, any kind of caffeine, I just stay away from it if I can, you know. I kind of like to think I have enough energy as it is. And I think once you start getting on the likes of energy drinks, you become reliant on them, and it's not good. I'm not saying I'll never have an energy drink sponsorship. That might be the case. I say hopefully. I mean, if I've made it that big to come to the point where companies are wanting to reach out to me, but just know that I won't be having them myself. It's highly unlikely. So I might still endorse it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be having them myself. So just take that into account. Anything else like protein or anything like that, then yeah, sure, I do have that myself. You know, I can sit here and complain about these creators that endorse, bullshit products all I want. And at the end of the day, I and you guys can probably admit, if we were in that scenario, we'd probably do the same thing. Obviously, you draw a line. If there's some company that's using child labour in, Far East Asia, you're obviously not going to endorse that. Some people would, with corrupted values. They definitely would. But when it's just something like an energy drink or like an alcoholic product, even if you don't agree with it, if you're getting paid, would you do it? I don't know if I could honestly say no. And I guess that's what the capitalist Western world has done to us, and it's a shame, really. I'm not going to get into politics too much, although it's kind of an interesting man, not necessarily modern day politics. But capitalism, is it good? I mean, without capitalism, I might not even be able to be sitting here filming this video. So it's got its pros. It's also got its cons. But what's the alternative? Would you say communism? Would you say fascism? Liberalism? I mean, liberalism comes under capitalism. I don't really know. I really don't know. There's pros and cons to each ideology, in my opinion, and I don't really know which one my views and beliefs fall under at this moment in time. Kind of. Is it even worth worrying about? Because no matter what you believe in, at the end of the day, it's not really going to make a difference, is it? Tell you what will make a difference. This next set should definitely make a difference to the back pump. And I think it's high time that I got on with this. Gone heavier once more, 35 kg now. Just as we're hitting the chorus. Okay, let's see what we've got here. This is the heaviest I've ever gone. Oh yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that was heavy. Whew. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Oh, okay. That is gonna be it for back, I think. Oh my god. We'll definitely see what that feels like in the morning. Hopefully good. Just as Johnny B. Good starts playing. Oh, pardon me. I think all that food certainly contributed towards their strength. Jesus. Is that enough for back? I think that's enough for back. You know, I've got no access to a T-bar or I can't really do like pullovers on here, unfortunately, either. I think that might be enough. So, shoulder time? I mean, I'm out of breath here. I need a good minute or two's rest. I think it's shoulder time, and you know what? We'll start with rear delts, which is probably gonna have to be. I could do the flies on the bench with the dumbbells. I'm not a fan of that movement. I think it's gonna be face pulls. I've never cracked the form on face pulls, so do let me know in the comments how to improve that. Partly because this machine's not great for me. With me having such long arms, I've got about an 8-foot wingspan. As you can kind of tell, I can barely even fit in this place. Yeah, it kind of just smashes against the top of the cable stack once I can't even like fully contract, so that may be the limiting factor, but I'll get that set up and we'll see what it's like for a few sets of face pulls. My brain's gone after that set. I'm completely done in terms of back, at least. Anyway, Jesus, exhausted. Okay, I have left it out, but I did try and film a set of rear delts. I'm just too big for the cable stack, unfortunately. It either hits off the bottom or top, so gonna have to skip rear delts for today. So I guess it might be a shorter shoulder workout. Some side laterals here, if I can fit. Yeah, I should be able to. If I get myself at an angle here. So let's get on with a few sets of these. Oh yeah, that was good. High repetitions, low weight, but I'm kind of limited to the selection of dumbbells I've got here. I mean, what I will try and put it on the cables, but I'm sort of 90% certain that this won't work. I think it'll just hit off the top, unfortunately. I mean, let's have a quick go. Oh, first of all, it's far too heavy, and that's the lightest I can go. Well, that rules that out. Oh well, dumbbells, it'll have to be. And I guess we'll just hit shoulders heavy on Sunday. I'm going to do a whole upper body workout on Sunday. Got legs tomorrow. Obviously, I'm going Paris on Monday, so I thought, why not just train everything upper body wise on Sunday? Unless the back's still hurting, which I hope it is. In which case, I might leave that. But in terms of everything else, chest, shoulders, arms, most likely back as well, we'll be hitting on Sunday. I mean, it definitely felt good during that work. I'm just interested to see how the soreness is going to be in the morning off that back workout. It did feel good though. We'll see what the pump looks like, obviously, after I finish with these. I might just do side laterals, to be honest. Again, I'm kind of limited to the selection of exercises I've got for shoulders in here. But, you know, not the end of the world. Side laterals are the most important. And I'm going to be doing shoulders again in 2 days, so honestly, this isn't really that big of a deal. One time won't hurt. Obviously, if you use that mentality over and over again, it will. Because then one time turns into a few times a week. As long as you're not slacking that often, it's not too bad in my opinion. Let's get on with another set. I mean, yeah, let's do it this way. Why not? It's definitely too light. But I think the heavier dumbbells I've got are going to be too heavy. Again, it's not the end of the world. I guess just one more of those and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, why not? But like I said, the back workout was definitely good, so I'm pleased about that. And it is just an unorthodox once in a blue moon home workout. Okay, final set of lat raises with a bit of Katy Perry and Snoop Dogg, California Girls. Would you believe it? White girl music does go hard, especially in the gym. Not ashamed to admit that. Let's go. Okay, that'll do. I guess let's just get into the pose down, huh? Why not? Okay, pose down time. As always, the audio might cut out a little bit here as I'm taking the mic off. But I hope the angle's okay. Let's get into this. Side tricep. Side chest. Abs and thighs. Well, can't see the thighs. Front double. Back double. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can do a lat spread, but I think that's all we'll call it a day. I do appreciate you all for watching. Again, apologies for the unorthodox workout style here. Yeah, it is what it is, right? What can you do? What can you do? At least we made it. At least we freaking made it for the video against all odds. But no, I will see you guys probably tomorrow for legs. If I can get it filmed, which hopefully I can. I don't see why not. Yeah, you lot enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.